Why would you have doubt? It's either because there's something in front of you that you want to do that you don't know if you can do it. And so you're going to have that doubt. Or there's something that you believe might be possible, but you've never seen it done, so you're not going to be the one to do it, so you're going to have doubt. And you will look at that in a couple of different ways. You'll either think that you are being somehow punished because it's so uncomfortable to hold on to that doubt, to feel it, because you know that something is urging you to do something, but you're holding on to the doubt. And then one day you may decide that you're going to step over it. And that's the process that we all move through in our lives, because that's the process of evolving, of ascension, of personal development, of self-actualization. It's all of it. And that's what we each move through. We just do it in different ways. But the only place that we can do it is in our consciousness. And so the thing that we do have control of is our consciousness. But we may doubt that as well. I did. I doubted it for so long, and I doubted my most of my life. I doubted myself. But today is a new moon, and so we're meant to move over that. Today is the day of setting new intentions and shifting the scene, shifting the page for all of us and for our world. That's exactly what is happening. And Wilhelm gave us all that information. And I just have to talk about that because it was so surprising to me, because I doubted it. I did, because I couldn't believe that it was possible. When I started receiving this information in 1989, I was doing, because I needed help just like we all do, and was looking for that advice, something that can guide us, to tell us who we are and what we're meant to do in this world. How can we live this a sustainable life, and how can we become abundant, and how can we do all of that? And it turns out that's exactly what Wilhelm has given us. I didn't know that. Just like you don't know the thing that you have, you don't know that potential, because you probably won't fulfill it, because it always is there. It's going to keep growing. And then you just decide if you're going to move over the doubt. And that's what I'm doing today. Because what I discovered after all the doubt and everything that I went through with receiving this information, it turned into this complete system of personal development, ascension, spiritual development, however you think of it, but it's a complete verified system, because it shows you that you have this rightful place in the world, and it's energetically connected to your birth, to when you were born. And we figure out things in our world over time. There have been many people have talked about consciousness and the quantum field. Well, Wilhelm had us see it, because as you look at the messages, you will see that the message in 2008 is probably speaking to you today. There are cycles that happen in our world, in our energies, in the planets, and in our lives, and we start to figure them out. And Wilhelm gave us another way of looking at them. This is why it was said that this is the first verified, documented study, a 36-year consistent study, and I could not have known that was happening. You don't know what you have either. But what I do know is that it gives you the ability to move through any difficulties, move through your doubt, do the thing that you're here to do, move through any kind of generational trauma, any kind of shame, embarrassment, any kind of failure thoughts, all of that, because it's all in consciousness. And as you keep doing it, you discover that you heal. Now, I lived this, so I do know that it's accurate. Most things we hear, and they're theoretical. This has been proven, and that's why it's there. And so today, you might decide that you're going to move over your doubt. And I hope you do, because the world needs you to shine. Because you will see in the document that's on there, it's like you are the one who helps the world to evolve. We all do when we decide to move beyond our doubt, honor who we are, and embrace our authentic selves. And that's what this work does, and that's what you're meant to do, and especially now. Enjoy the document. You will understand so much more.